Hey viewers, you're watching The Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. The Supreme Court of India has granted an interim stay on the trial court proceedings against popular YouTuber and reality television star Elvish Yadav. The case against him involved serious allegations of his involvement in organizing rave parties where snake venom and other illegal drugs were allegedly supplied and consumed. A bench comprising Justices M.M. Sundaresh and Joymala Bagchi issued notices to the Uttar Pradesh government and the complainant Gaurav Gupta after Yadav challenged the criminal proceedings against him. This case has been tagged with another related matter that is scheduled for hearing on August 29, 2025, and the stay on the proceedings will remain effective until then. Elvish Yadav was arrested by Noida police on March 17, 2024 for allegedly providing snake venom at a suspected rave party in Noida. Following his arrest, he was sent to 14-day judicial custody but was granted bail 5 days later by a local court. On April 6, the Gautam Buddha Nagar police filed a detailed 1200-page charge sheet under the Wildlife Protection Act against Yadav and 7 others. This charge sheet described how snakes were smuggled and their venom used recreationally at these parties, which reportedly included foreigners as attendees. Notably, in May 2025, the Allahabad High Court, led by Justice Saurabh Srivastav, dismissed Yadav's plea to quash the charge sheet and summons issued against him. The court made it clear that the factual disputes and the allegations contained in the FIR and charge sheet are issues best resolved during the trial stage. The court also pointed out that Yadav had not challenged the FIR itself but only the charge sheet. His defense argued that the informant who filed the FIR was not a valid animal welfare officer at the time of registration and that no snakes, narcotics or psychotropic substances were recovered from Elvish Yadav. Furthermore, they contended that no link had been established between him and the co-accused. The prosecution, however, alleged that Elvish Yadav had supplied snakes and that party attendees consumed snake venom and other drugs. The court also emphasized that public popularity or influencer status does not grant immunity from legal proceedings. The Supreme Court stay means that trial proceedings against Yadav are temporarily suspended until the matter is heard again later in August 2025. Unless the Supreme Court grants further relief, the Allahabad High Court's order will stand and the trial will continue. Elvish Yadav's counsel argued that the investigation was influenced by media pressure owing to the high public profile. They also highlighted that the informant had lost his position as animal welfare officer before filing the FIR, questioning its validity. The defense added that Elvish Yadav was not present at the party where the alleged offences took place and that no incriminating substances were recovered from him. The case initially came to light in November 2023 when police raided a banquet hall in Noida, Sector 51. During this operation, 5 individuals, including 4 snake charmers, were arrested for allegedly supplying snake venom. Authorities seized 9 snakes, including venomous cobras, and forensic analysis confirmed the presence of venom from cobra and krait species in the confiscated samples. The investigation intensified after a sting operation by the NGO People for Animals exposed a snake trafficking network linked to the parties. Rave parties, known for their energetic youth culture, have frequently attracted law enforcement attention due to the concerns over drug use and safety. Senior advocate Mukta Gupta, representing Elvish Yadav in the Supreme Court, requested an interim stay by arguing that the charges under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act were unsubstantiated and the statutory proceedings had not been complied with. The first additional Chief Judicial Magistrate of Gautam Buddha Nagar had taken cognizance of charges under various sections of the Wildlife Protection Act, the Indian Penal Code and the NDPS Act and issued summons to Elvish Yadav. Before the High Court, senior advocate Naveen Sinha sentenced that the FIR was invalid because the informant lacked authority and that no direct evidence linked Yadav to narcotics or psychotropic substances. The defense also stated that Elvish Yadav had been approached only to shoot a song involving snakes which were non-poisonous pets owned by the song's producers and that no harm had been caused during the filming. The prosecution, represented by Additional Advocate General Manish Goyal, countered that a prima facie case had been made out and that Elvish Yadav's alleged role in supplying snakes must be investigated fully during the trial. In conclusion, while the Supreme Court stay temporarily suspends trial proceedings, the serious allegations against Elvish Yadav remain and will be thoroughly examined at the trial and during subsequent hearings. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.